Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the severe weather for Texas. This will be affecting Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma, all these areas that I just said, including parts of Florida, Tennessee, and maybe even Kentucky, as this HRRR model is running through. I'm going to pause this right here. So the thing that we are most kind of concerned about at this exact moment is the hail and the tornado chances, which I'm not super big on the tornado chances, but the hail is definitely going to be a problem. Of course, I forget the only thing that I need. There it is. So the only real area that I have concern about for hail and maybe some tornadoes is there. Now, the reason why I say that is because you see these tiny pop-ups of storms. These could all turn into supercells very, very quickly and rapidly, depending on how our moisture and CAPE is, including our supercell composition, is this day, which is tomorrow. And I honestly don't know what could really happen during this. And I mean, the tornado chances, stretch all the way like this. And the main one is right about here. So I think the NWS and the SCP definitely agree. Or SPC, my bad. Definitely agree with this. Let me just run this from start to end here. So you can see we have our first few little storms popping up in the north and west Texas, okay? Now watch these southern and northern storms whenever they combine. Yep, there it goes. And it just turns into a big line. Now, you can see the rapid moisture is definitely pushing into this. I mean, you can see like it's going like this and then shooting like this. Now, I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's a shear problem, or not a shear problem, like a shear thing. And this massive low pressure system definitely is cranking some storms, including with the incoming inflow from the Gulf of Mexico, and I think this is definitely helping the storm and all the small ones that are getting in front of it, like all of these right here, and like, these, like all that stuff. Now, obviously, this is not going to be 100% accurate, but hopefully, it's close. So this storm is actually supposed to start happening pretty early. This one is supposed to be happening at 3, 4, 5 p.m. on today, and then it's not supposed to get big until Saturday at around 8 a.m. and then it won't impact, it won't start really impacting things until around, like 10 a.m., 12 p.m., all the way through, all the way through 6 a.m. of Sunday. And this thing starts to kind of look like a hurricane, honestly. I mean, look at that. I mean, my gosh, dude, that thing is just cranking. Yeah, like that's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, this isn't a super strong low, but it's definitely there. Let's look at our lightning flash density. See how crazy the storms can really get. So, as y'all could tell up north, I mean, we start to have some, storms pop off up there. Which will be our first main storms, and then they die off pretty quick, so not super worried about those. And then here we go with the line. You can see it, and then it kind of dies off a little bit, and then it really starts to come back toward the end here. And I mean, my goodness gracious. I mean, it is just absolutely absurd. And you have a few, that are here before it gets bad. And it's just, it gets pretty crazy throughout, the day, for sure, especially right here. I mean, you got lightning flashes, 3 per 5 minute kilometer -2. That doesn't really make any sense, but okay. I mean, holy crap. I mean, that density is freaking crazy. But yeah, this definitely goes, and then it dies before it really hits Florida, Mississippi, or Alabama, and it kind of just dies off. But I mean, Texas, I mean, we're gonna get slammed with something. Now, this will be widespread, for sure. Now, I'm not going to say this will be a catastrophic storm, because it probably won't be, but, I mean, Jeez Louise. I mean, if it actually looks like this will be this will be one intense storm. I mean, jeez Louise. I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have to watch this one. Let's go down to here. Let's look at our surface-based lifted index here. And I mean, you can see it's just rushing in, and then it just pushes. Now we have some that are at 8, 9, dang, -9. I mean, through Houston, it's around like 6, like 5 to 6, and then here is like 8 to 9, like 7, 8, 9, along these red through purple areas, which is crazy. Let's go back to composite reflectivity. Yeah, so this is literally perfectly lined up. So yeah, this will be a crazy event. Like these tinier storms down south, I'm more worried about them turning into supercells and being long lasted, which they probably won't be. But just in case if they are, because I mean that's a -8, which means that severe thunderstorms are very, very possible. And I mean it does die down after it hits, and then it kind of smooths it out a little bit, and then it continues. But I mean for sure though, I mean, whoa, that's a really dang -10. Holy crap! Is there a storm there? If there is, I'm gonna be very concerned about that small area. There is. See, like it's the smaller storms too. Like these kinds of storms right here, I'm concerned about, because these ones could be the ones that produce tornadoes, wind, hail, like all of that kind of stuff. So we're definitely we're definitely gonna have to watch out for that, for sure. And supercell composite definitely starts to get higher as the storm starts to move in, and then it kind of fades out. I mean that's a 10, so that's actually pretty high. Significant tornado parameter. It should not be that high, but it's definitely there. And then helix. Oh, yeah, it's pretty high too. So I mean, all these are. I mean, they're not high, obviously. Like this is an early storm, so like it won't be as strong as you would think. But I don't even know what this is. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm looking at this. Okay, this I know about. Okay, this right here. Oh man, up north. That's a lot of updraft. I mean, it definitely seems. I mean, these won't be very long tracked. Some of these might be, but they'll be weak. And okay, this looks kind of. This is showing some possible tornado activity here. I mean, okay, this is not accurate to where that storm is going to be. I mean that's a timeline right there that I would definitely watch out for. Let me go back up here real quick. Oh wait, no, we have Cape. We got Cape. Mixed unstable Cape. Yeah, so here we go. So our Cape isn't really high unless if you go further down south. So the tornado chances will definitely be cut by a lot because of this Cape drought that the storm is producing itself, and I think that'll probably lower our tornado chances and our hail chances, kind of depending. Well, actually, hail doesn't really have that much to do with Cape. I mean, I watched a whole video on that. That's really weird. Lapse rates are pretty decent, actually. It's like a 6 to a 9. That's an 8. That's jeez, please. It's almost a 10. But yeah, definitely nothing. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, it's just gonna be a lot of rain and wind and maybe some hail and tornadoes here and there. So this is today's forecast. We're mostly worried about hail and wind right here, mainly because that's where the storm really starts to form. So nothing really much with this day, but day 2 is where it starts to kind of change up a little bit here. And like I was saying, that tornado chance is definitely there for southeast Texas for sure, and parts of Louisiana. I mean, that's where the updraft was. Yep, here we go. Tornado chances 5%. So definitely an area to watch for tomorrow. Wind is definitely going to be there. the wind will be a heavier issue with smaller storms in the main line. So, but hail will be lower chance still. The smaller storms will probably be having the highest chance, probably why they pushed this back so far. So definitely we have to watch out for that. And we go to day 3. This is kind of where it moves off on. And nothing crazy. Maybe some small tornado chances closer to the west, and then wind and hail will probably still be a little bit of a possibility. It'll be a lot less, but it'll be there. And I'm looking at radar right now, and we have our first little baby storm that popped up. That was decent. And this is satellite imagery. This is right down south. This is not for where that storm is. Hold up. Here we go. Okay. So we had a lot of smaller structure down south, right around here. And this is probably how tomorrow will look earlier in the, in the night or whatever. And you could tell we definitely have some instability already in place because of how fast these popped off. So we're just going to have to watch out for that. But the freaking jet stream is just ripping. So I don't really know how well these storms are going to last. I mean, you could kind of see all the small ones popping off below that big hunk of cloud right here. I mean, I'm definitely watching them just go crazy under that. So definitely you're gonna have to watch out for that. Yeah, but still nothing obviously crazy yet. Tomorrow, whenever I wake up, I'll probably make a follow-up video. Hopefully. So we'll definitely have to check out what that has been. But yeah, guys, we'll definitely have to be watching out for these storms. And this is one of those small pop-off ones down south. This is actually one of them right here. It reached yellow. It's the first. Yesterday, it didn't even reach anything. Really. Oh, darn. Sorry, I was looking at something real quick. But yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. At all until probably like tomorrow or maybe later tonight, especially with these smaller storms that are kind of popping up, and we already have some storm chasers there, so they are live. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I think we're definitely gonna be watching this for tomorrow. So yeah, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'll be updating tomorrow, so I'll keep y'all updated, and I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, bye guys.